A distant galaxy gives birth to stars in more than one day than ours does in a year. Apparently, this is the Octomom version of the galaxy. They're calling it the cosmic supermom. It's basically 5.7 billion light years away from the center of a recently discovered cluster of galaxies. It gives its brightest X-ray glow astronomers have ever seen. It's the brightest creation of stars that astronomers have been able to see of this type of galaxy. Apparently, from what I understand from this, is that our galaxy gives birth to a star one a year, and this one is given off way more than that. Way more than that. It doesn't. The article I have here doesn't say exactly how many, obviously, but that's really cool. I'd never even heard of anything like this myself. I think it says it's extreme. It's very extreme. The astronomer Ryan Foley, co-author of the study, it pushes the boundaries of what we understand, and I love science. It does. It pushes our boundaries of knowledge and understanding every day, and this kind of stuff is just proof of that. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, the universe is just so big, and if you look long enough into long enough and deep enough into the sky, you're bound to find something that's unusual, like unlike anything else that you have. The big thing that surprised me about this article was that it said that the Milky Way only makes one new star a year, and here I was under this impression that our galaxy and other spiral galaxies made new stars all the time. We have stellar nurseries, we got the Orion Nebula and all that, and then I started to think about it. I was like, well, you know, a year of our time is nothing to something as big and old as a galaxy.
Yes.
So one a year is like a hiccup to the galaxy. It's like bleeding new stars out. We just, you know, it's like one a year. Oh my god. So, yeah. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, 700 in a day. That's incredible.
Is that where it says? It said 700 in a day.
Is that what it said?
I didn't see where it said exactly how many in a day, but it's
740 new stars a year.
Oh, it's 740 a year. Okay.
Oh,
Still,
okay.
that's a lot. That's
a
tremendous amount of mass. That's a whole lot of interstellar gas and dust for it to be condensing, coalescing, and forming stars. Like that's a super nursery. That's like the Willy Wonka of star factories.
Yeah. I would hate to see the Oompa Loompas that come out of that. It says it's also here. It's about 6 billion years old. Did anybody bother to get it a birthday card? I don't know.
Which makes you wonder if it's still doing that, because the light we're seeing from it is 600 billion years old.
Yeah, it's the light's 6 billion years old. Yeah, it's 5.7 billion light years away. I wonder if it's still still kicking around.
Yeah. I guess compared to other things that are that distance, it's unusual, you know. Because I mean, these guys, they stare at the sky a lot more than we do. So.
Oh yeah, they understand how.
For them to call it unusual, I would take their word for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I still think this is the Octomom of the galaxy, actually.
Octomom of the galaxy.
So, Crystal, your thoughts?
Well, just to kind of add on, I guess to finish that thought out, they were talking about that this galaxy being fairly mature and about 6 billion years old, as you said, and usually those kind are just there and they don't do anything new, what they call red and dead, and it seems to have come back to life for some reason. So they've nicknamed that galaxy cluster the Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
So that's really just fascinating, and
cool.
Stars and anything to do with the galaxy, stars, and the moon, and everything else has always really been the part of science that I am fascinated with. So this was really cool.
Yes, and Talking Primate in the chat room, he says this is a perfect example of abstinence gone wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know, galaxies that have this many babies wind up on welfare.
Yeah, I'd hate to see the welfare check on that one. You know.
Where's the GOP?
Somebody's getting some.
Yeah, where's the GOP on this one? Come on now, you guys, you're gonna have to go after the galaxy that's out there. It's on welfare, for God's sakes. Todd, your thoughts?
My thoughts are basically this: a very fascinating discovery, very very cool. I can't say that I was able to read this article. I was going to actually question how old it was, you know, whether it was an active galaxy or inactive. Well, apparently it's inactive, and apparently it's a rather mature galaxy. So that's basically my thoughts. I'm kind of lost in space.
I think there was a TV show named that, if I'm not mistaken, and a movie.
We could take the TARDIS over there and see if it's still going.
There we go.
That's a good idea.
Someone build me the TARDIS. We'll take it over to the and take a quick peek around.
Doctor, can't you see I'm burning?